forgot to put a thumbnail. There we go. How goes build crafting? Was my mic even on? I think it is. Yep. Well, 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 if it isn't Cal, you're exactly the person I wanted to see. You might be happy with what I'm going to show you in a little bit. Okay, let me run the ad before people show up. I'm too slow. People showed up already. Damn. But it's gonna be interesting for sure for people who like taking damage, let's say. What else am I missing? I need to share the link out. That's what I'm forgetting. Yeah, so long story short, this game is fucking busted. Like, really, really busted. I was kind of just fixing my build, and then I decided, you know what? I want to shitpost a little bit. And then I threw that into my sigils, and I was like, why am I taking, like, no damage? So I got a teeny bit more setup left, but when I show you the build, I think you'll like it. Hello, fellas. Hello. I forgot one other place. I wish I could copy one character's build onto another one, but that doesn't really work. I guess I could just pick all the sigils off the character and that would work. Except for the character and the warpath. Alright, guys. Alright. I think that's everything. Wait, I gotta put the chat up on that window. Okay. So I'm going to do this without any explanation whatsoever, and I want you guys to tell me something if you notice anything interesting. Yeah, okay. Alright, check this out, fellas. Notice anything? I should probably hit the boss too, so I can actually be immortal. I'm waiting for Beelzebub to do something threatening. Maybe this century. Actually, I should be doing this instead. This game is fucking ridiculous. Oh, look, I survived a bound. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm so scared. Oh, no. Alright, that's enough of that. Now I'm going to go to the Grand Cypher, and I'm going to go to the training mode, and I'm going to hit the dummy. Did I change my skills? Yeah, I did. Hold on, I'm going to show you the build in a second. First, I want you to see how much damage it does. Do you have to pick it before you go in? It's in here, right? Looks like I'm still doing good damage too. Does he normally jump up when people do the score attack, or can you turn that off? You can turn it off? Okay, good to know. Either way, my point is just to demonstrate that I'm doing good damage still. So you're probably wondering after the bub demo, what the fuck's going on? Well, fellas, Stout Heart on Summon is really, really stupid. Like, really, really fucking stupid. And then I have Berserker Echo, Spartan Echo, and War Elemental. So that's that. But you're probably wondering how I went in there and I was just taking no damage. This is supposed to be a DPS build. Supposed to be. But, you can see here I have my stun. I'm crit capped. I have my damage here. I have my defense from these 5. But I'm running Steel Nerves, Aegis, and Stronghold. Fediel is lucky enough to have Drain on her Terminus weapon, so as long as I'm hitting buttons, I'm basically immortal. it's really stupid, but Fediel's pretty fucking good. What's up, Locke? I'm showing off that this game is really broken now. I have 200k HP, but just barely under, so I hit the Terminus marker, so I'm still doing good damage while being really tanky for like the first 5 hits. If I get under that, if I don't regenerate it from Drain, I'll just use a potion and boom, we're back in business again. So why might that be, you ask? It's because of this right here. Oh, and I have shield on perfect dodge. Why not? It's because of this giving me enough attack to cap. Actually, I don't even know if I'm using that. I don't think I need this. Where is it? It's because of this right here. This trait plus the other ones is just kind of stupid together. And this... I could have put Garrison in there, but I wasn't sure how it scales. Because look, I can switch something in here. Yeah, but that's the thing, Locke. This isn't a tank build. Not necessarily, no. Where did you get Spartan Echo from Summon? On Bub? Look, I'll show you again, Locke. Or, I'll show you, rather. I'm not hosting anything yet. I just wanted to show the build off a little bit. Somebody recommended I just make the video on stream and then cut it up and upload it, but yeah. Check this out. How about that damage, huh? I mean, the damage taken. The damage done is not that much less than a more optimized build. I mean, look, I'm doing fine on damage. I get back into stronghold range. Look at that drain healing. This is actually kind of ridiculous. And the crazy thing is that I think Fediel benefits from Drain, but pretty much every character can run a build like this. I was talking about it in my Discord earlier, but it feels like I'm playing Final Fantasy X and I walked around the entire sphere grid. Because this shit is ridiculous. I figured the most I could get is Terra, but it's not actually increasing it that much. Try it on Siegfried. Oh, bro, trust me. you press Mirage, you're basically not taking damage anymore. I was talking about that earlier too. Okay, I know how to do this. You do this. He probably doesn't even need Cascade. Oh, he doesn't have my stone either. So I'm gonna have to change this a little bit. And I don't have to run one of these sigils on Siegfried. I could probably drop this though. Guts. This is my guts. So I could probably trade that for double sup. Well, this is the stuff that matters for the tanking anyway. And this, and steady focus. So I'm just going to drop this. How does this do against Paradise Lost? I mean, if you're Siegfried, you're probably still immortal because you have access to Salvatore. So you could just turn your brain off for like the duration of it, I'm pretty sure. Unless he can dispel debuff immunity. I'll just run it like this for now. I have to change some stuff for Siegfried because he doesn't have the same stone as my Fedial. Yeah, I still have Mirage. But yeah, if you can stop the HP down, then like you don't have to care. All right, somebody wake me up when it's over. I should have put regen on him. How about that? I even scammed the sub quest. So how about it, fellas? I thought I was done building. You're wrong, pal. You're wrong. Yeah, tell it to somebody who cares, Bubs. My build is fucked up, so I should be doing a little bit more damage than this. And I have attack down right now. But the build I have on my Fedial is about as optimized as I can make it. I don't have damage cut anymore, by the way. Oh, nice bound, bub. I'm still alive. We can't see Twitch chat anymore. Yeah, I did that on purpose. I thought it was getting in the way of the stream, so I took it out of there. Now the gameplay is a lot more clean. Well, this, like I said before, this build is messed up because I just copy-pasted it from Fedial. I think I made one for him specifically because he has different issues, or I made one for him for AI. But when I was messing around with builds earlier, I just looked at this and I said, that's kind of silly. I also kind of changed my opinion on the they're gonna nerf Fedial thing, because I'm pretty sure they know you can do this. Oh wait, Fedial has access to debuff immunity also. Yeah, hold on. I got another meme on the way. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the VOD of this of me not talking, and then I'm gonna put it together with some pictures and build. And I'll put this out as a video. Man, I got fucking shield too. I don't have damage cut though, so I can't take too many of these. But I can sit around and not have to worry about these. I mean, you can avoid this by walking mostly. Or not walking, running. You see how much damage I can do before he blows me up. Now there's too much damage without damage cap or damage cut on this. But if all the swords get in the field and I throw balls at them, I might actually be immortal for a little bit. Yes, I did 3% by myself. I'm serious, guys. Every character in this game is broken. I'm pretty sure every character can do something like that. This is general purpose, though, for me. Because, look, I have Potion Hoarder, Guts, Nimble, Cascade, Quick Cooldown, Steel Nerves, Aegis, Stronghold, Steady Focus, Permanent Stout Heart, and Auto Revive. She's the O2 character that can dodge, or that can attack then dodge while in the air. Not even Zeta can multi-dodge. That will most likely get nerfed. Yeah, maybe. But I also want to point something else out. A lot of people lately have been saying that Fedial's out of control. She's accurate to how she is in the gacha. If that doesn't mean anything to you, then I'll put it a different way. There are people that are doing higher score attack counts on the dummy higher than Fedial, like more than one. To name some of them off the top of my head, assuming Fedial's sitting somewhere around 600 to 700. Percival's doing like 600 to 700. Charlotta, despite getting nerfed, is doing that much. Sandalphon is doing that much. It is doing that much. I think Rosetta can do that much too, but they need to sit in the flowers. Let me pull up the party list to see if I remember anybody else. I think Lancelot's doing like 616 right now. Vass is probably doing like 800-900 or some shit. That guy's damage is out of the ordinary for sure. Those are just to name a few off the top of my head. I don't think characters right now, I would consider them broken because they're doing good on the score attack. I think characters are able to do that much damage, except maybe Captain, because Cygames fucking hates Captain for some reason. But I think the actual broken part is that you can build tanky and still do the same damage, if not a little bit less than those people doing those score attack numbers. That's the broken part right now. That makes me feel like they're not really going to nerf anything because everybody can do that much damage. And yeah, I'm going to assume that they're going to update the game for balance patches because there are some weird bugs like with when you pull up the enlist screen and you try and do that. It lags and hangs sometimes. And there's some weird DCs like I had last stream. But yeah, I think everybody and everything in this game is broken. I'm I'm kind of concerned for the bosses, to be honest with you. I'm more worried about the bosses being able to hurt us than I am characters being able to do stupid shit, because I'll pull up the build screen again just so I can make a point. So look at this and take my warpath out and put your character's warpath in, and then take maybe 2 slots, take like 2 celestials out if you want, and put your character awakening in, or your character sigil and some other thing. And you can run the same build on every character. Not every character is good at using cascades, so you can take that and switch that out for something else that you might want. So, like, I think everybody's pretty stupid right now, but the difference is, can you do literally everything and not take damage, or can you do most of that, but then you have to make, like, 1 sacrifice here or there? What about Catalina? Let me see what I have for her. I don't have her leveled up or anything like that, but I think I have some sigils for her. Like this one. This one's probably going to be really useful. I think this is the sigil, the character sigil that people run. Yeah. Cat Suction, she's my main. I mean, I don't have her leveled up, so I can't disprove that, but I don't really think so, no. I think if you have Stout Heart on summon and you run Steel Nerves with steady focus, you're just you could just sit on the boss and mash triangle. Cat seems pretty stupid to me, but you know, she does no damage with Forever Aries. Which one is that? Is that the one at max you just don't lose it? No, it's this one. Won't be dismissed when using Pack Striker skills and extended duration. You see, basically lasts forever. Combo finishers extends time by 1 second. Every 15 seconds you get 5%. That's kind of busted. What the fuck? So you get 25% damage dealt. That's the same as Aqua or Ventus. So you don't have to run Ventus. You probably don't have to run Aqua either, because her Warpath triggers on everybody in SBA, doesn't it? Yeah, so you can just... You don't have to run Ventus. You can run... what do you call it? You can run Aqua and that's it. And the Warpath. You don't even need the Warpath unless you want to give people debuff immunity for free. I mean, it's 45 seconds. That's pretty good. Damage numbers wise, I don't know. I don't have her built, but she seems all right to me. For somebody who's going to be pouring out debuff immunity and has self damage dealt, like, I don't know. That seems pretty good to me. Even if you don't run this and you run any of these, you have some leeway on areas disappearing now. You have like 2 seconds by default. So you can run an actual like if this does way less damage than these two, you could probably run that. This sounds kind of silly. 30% sub sounds like a lot of free damage. Cat's Warpath is trash. I wouldn't say that's the case necessarily. So I don't know. There's been a video going by, 2 videos exactly, for explaining how the new damage cap sigils work, and I guess I'll go into that now. It's this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Missing Aqua, right? Okay. So that's all. Let me take this off. Can I take her weapon off? No. Okay. Okay, so this is damage cap, and it's when you're low HP, but that the condition itself, you can they kind of tell you, except for Aqua. That one I'm going to explain in a bit, but this is just damage cap. This is also damage cap. This is also damage cap. This is damage dealt. That's not the same thing. This is also damage cap, and this is also damage dealt. So all of these except for Ventus and Aqua are the same. They just add to this. Let me put one of these on. So they're just adding to this number here. If I'm understanding this correctly, and I think I do. But all of these that aren't Ventus or Aqua, all of these are just adding to this number. So on top of that, in here, down here, these are also adding to that number. And on top of that, where is it? Here it is. This is also adding to that number. And one last thing that I can remember off the top of my head. Where is it? This. So all of that added up on the right is 100%. And that's also adding to that number. So here's the part that's actually important to note is Aqua and Ventus say damage dealt. So damage dealt, I think, is the same as the Warpath, which is at the top of the list. I think Cat's like the second character they added. Yeah. So where is it? So you see it says damage up 20%. So I think that stacks with Aqua and Ventus. The way it's calculated in your damage is different. It goes above and beyond the damage cap. So it just increases your damage done. But this 11%, this 10%, and this 20% is all getting added together. So what I think that means for Cat specifically is you have the option to run this or run one of these or run one of these. So from vanilla to now, I think Cat's Warpath got weaker. But if you do run her Warpath and you can use it, the problem is it's on SPA only, and you're only going to get SPA like once or twice a run. So you kind of don't need the Warpath, I guess. The debuff immunity is really nice, but you also don't get debuffed that much. I mean, the world is going to spam like burn on you maybe, and Lucy will do max HP down, but like other than that, you don't really need that much debuff immunity. Just in the game overall. There are some bosses, I guess, that get kind of annoying. Like Bub, I think, does attack down. But think about that, and then think about how much space you have in sigils now. If you only need maybe one of these or two of these, then you can drop this. Or you can drop these two because you have it from your Warpath. Depends how you want to look at it, but once you understand that, you understand how I came to this conclusion on this build for her. Because, okay, one other thing I want to mention is this says boost the damage dealt to foes in break, including link time attacks and chain burst. So if you want to be really charitable, you can assume that this means during link time, and then you see during and chain burst, and you might think that's only the thing at the end. I switched it to Japanese. And I read the Japanese description, and it's a little bit more clear. Hi, Titan. Nice to see you. I was showing people how stupid this game is in terms of the crazy shit you can do. I'll show you the example in a second, but I want to finish this explanation. In Japanese, it says to foes in breaks during link time and during chaining SBAs. So that means once you hit something with an SBA and chain chance starts, you have this 15% more damage dealt. And during link time is just during link time. So when link time pops, 15% more damage dealt. That's a lot better than when you hit a link attack, you have 15% more damage. Or during the chain burst, when it's doing like the startup into the explosion, you do 15% more damage. That's way different. That's way, way better. But I had to go read the Japanese description to figure that out for myself. Because when I read that, I was like, I read Aqua in English. And I was like, there's no way that they're giving you damage dealt, but it's only for like 2 seconds. That doesn't make any sense. I read it in Japanese. I was like, oh, that makes way more sense. That's way better than I thought it was. Easy way to test this is to go to the dummy, SBA it with and without. Oh wait, no, wait. First I wanna show Titan the stupid build I came up with. Actually, I'll go hit the dummy anyway. I have Aqua on, right? Yeah, I do. Okay, Titan, this is this is my DPS build. I think I'm missing something. Did I change weapons? No. What did I get rid of? That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, I'm not in Fate Breaker. That's why. I'm used to doing like 130 on these projectiles. I've gotten it as high as like 140, but that doesn't matter. What matters is this looks consistent with most other builds you've seen, right? Okay, great. So now I'm gonna go get hit, and I want you to tell me if you see anything weird. See, you've played Guild Wars 1 and 2 before, right? You remember that Ranger build that people were running with Soul Beast in World v World? That's how I feel right now with this build. I feel like I'm a Soul Beast running 66% protection and like infinite condition duration reduction. This is so stupid. Why is this allowed? Alright, so I'm gonna get hit. Right? Tell me if you notice anything funny. But bro, this is a DPS build. What are you talking about? What do you mean defense? Oh, by the way, since Fediel has Drain on her Terminus, I can do this too. So I can heal off of it. Reliably with this much defense, I can actually stay alive long enough to get my HP back. Hold on. I'm going to show you the build. But when I figured, I was just sitting down having my dinner and I was thinking about this for a second. I was like, I want to do some really funny build crafting stuff because this game is really crazy with how much freedom you have. And then I came up with this and I was like, oh no, this is fucked up. This shouldn't be allowed. So for reference, I have Stout Heart, Berserker Echo, Spartan Echo, and War Elemental as my summons. I have the Holy Grail summons, to be fair, but this is the only one you need, and you can get it at the beginning of Defy Infinity. In fact, if you get lucky, you might be able to get it earlier. So then this is my build. I have literally just under the Terminus amount of HP, and then Lumen, damage cap, sup. Only Behemoth can have Stout. No, I think it's Behemoth and one of the dragons. I actually have one of the dragons here, I think. Yeah, see? So I think I AFK'd the 4 dragons quest and Defy Infinity, and I got this first, and then I got a Behemoth one when I was AFKing the skeleton, I think, or something else. But yeah, after that, I looked at my build and I slotted in all of this. Like, the thing I really like about this build is I have everything you could want. I have Stout, but I have it from Summon, and then I have Steady Focus. So I have the defense from Stout, or I should anyway. I don't know if it's only going to activate when I'm charging attacks, but whatever. I have Auto Revive, Guts, Potion Hoarder. I have Steel Nerves for Stout Heart, which I have all the time. I have Stronghold built into my build, so the first like 5 hits, I'm just going to take way less damage. I have Aegis for the HP. I could probably get rid of that and run Garrison. I'd have less HP. It probably won't matter. It just means my whole HP will be fine at that point. I have Nimble. I have Precise Wrath. I have Cascade for Fediel specifically. I'm sure there's some characters that don't benefit from Cascade. And QCD. Then I have Drain because it's on Fediel's Terminus. And then I have like the standard DPS build and I'm capped out on stun. My stone has double sup on it. It has 15 and 10 sup and stun 20. I have my veins set up in a somewhat similar way. I take like 300 damage and beyond infinity. Yeah. I got a summon with Crab Vestment returns on my build for another 10% reduction and 20% HP. So here's the other thing. Is somebody mentioned this earlier, I think it was in my Discord, or maybe it was in chat earlier, about your Terminus weapon not really mattering anymore. That's kind of true. Because the Terminus is giving like 400 or 500% on the weapon. Sure, that's the most and a lot. But all of these aren't really giving you that much less. Though, realistically, I think you would run the Ascension if you were trying to not run the Terminus. So then you don't have the HP requirement, and you could run even more HP, but realistically, you'd have to build Aegis, I think, for that somewhere. My summons are all locked up, but I don't know. I think this is the best balance of, like, I'm actually still going to play the game, but I also have, like, abusive amounts of survivability. Let me throw on her Ascension just to try it out. I have this one maxed out, too. What I want to see is what sigils you have access to. So you can drop Supernova. You wouldn't, but you could. And then you have subs. So this is even better, because then you could take 2 sigils out of there with that. In terms of build flexibility, Fediel can still run Drain. You could run Quick Charge if you want. But let me try somebody else, because I think she's going to have Drain on all her weapons, because why not? Where's, okay, Galanz is great. I think I have his Ascension. No, I don't. Okay. So what do you have access to? Regen, Drain. That's good. I don't think he hits often enough, though. I think I have Siegfried's ready, and I think I have one more character. So what do you have? Sup, Drain, P-Ref. Yeah, I mean, if you want more options, you can get Sup or you can get Drain probably on everybody on your Ascension. And you get a +2 instead of a +1 on Sigil Booster. It is +2, right? Yeah, it's just +2. So I'm trying to think of a sigil that caps past 45 that you could use this for, I guess. Because if not, you're getting like 34. That's not bad, but maybe 45 is just simpler. Just for the record, though, there's nothing wrong with this. Terminus might be 200%, but 350 is not bad. You're going to do less damage, but you have a little bit more flexibility in your build. And you're not beholden to the 200k cap. But I think if you save scum a lot, damage cap. Oh, I think you're right. I think you don't get a free damage cap on your Terminus. Yeah, you get a free damage cap on your Terminus versus Ascension. And Unbound Strike only applies to normals. But that you're kind of accepting that, aren't you? If you run a Terminus build, or sorry, if you run an Ascension versus a Terminus build, you kind of just accept the fact that you're going to do less damage. Because look, you don't get Unbound Master either, and it's just flat damage cap. But you also get a damage cap built into your weapon. So you only need 3 damage caps instead of 4. Because, where's Fediel? This is how I'm running it. The difference between 63 and 65 is 12%. Like, I don't fucking care. Like, that's less than any other sigil I could slot in. I need some water, fuck. I've been talking a lot. So yeah, I like this build because it has one of everything and it still does as much damage as most other builds. Like you can just ignore this not capping. Like who fucking cares? Hi Crimson, I want to show you something funny, bro. I'm gonna love doing this to people when they come in. Because they're going to see it and be like, why is he not hurting you? Like, he fucks me up. No, it's not Fediel. What's making you not die? Stronghold? No, it's a combination of Stronghold and Stout Heart and Steel Nerves. Alright, so check this out. You've seen that she's busted, right? So this all looks normal to you? This much damage this fast? All of this makes sense to you, right, Crimson? Do you really need improved dodge? I took it off. That's why I took it off. For Fediel specifically, I found out that for the ball thing, it doesn't matter if you have improved dodge on or not. But then I don't use improved dodge on any of my builds except Gonda because it's like a straight DPS increase for him. So I play the game normally without improved dodge, so I just took it off. I was like, fuck it. Alright, so I want you to check this out, Crimson. I want you to tell me if you see anything funny. Nah, just tell me, do you see anything weird, Crimson? Anything? Anything stand out to you? Yeah, but listen, I didn't change builds, so look. Oh no, he bounded me. I'm still alive. Wow, look, I recovered that whole stun and I'm still alive. Oh, look at all that healing from Drain. So this is the thing, Crimson. It's not just the Fediel thing. That's the really crazy part about this is that I think everybody can do this. The only thing that's specific to her is being able to avoid attacks by going underground and the amount of hits she does for Drain to actually work. Those are the only things that are specific to Fedial. Literally the entire rest of my build, any character can run it, I'm pretty sure. It's just that this is the one that I have that's the most optimized. Here, I'll show you another favorite example of mine because somebody asked. I'm just going to copy her build over 1-to-1. Except for the parts that don't really apply. Yeah, that's one of them. Yeah, that's everything. Do a Fedio build video. I need that. Should I? Should I though? Do I really want everybody online running this so they could just not die? That's probably a community good, to be honest with you. You're gonna have so many less failures online if people ran this build. But Seam, this isn't specific to Fedial. Everybody can do this. Alright, so this is tested on the strongest Lucy that we have. I just want you to look and see if something's funny. What do you think, guys? I got hit with max HP down at the beginning there. By the way, my damage is still kind of decent. I like threw this together real quick, but I can actually do similar, a little bit more than this damage. Oh no, I died. My damage cut ran out. But yeah, he's gonna blow me up if I stay there much longer. But something look funny to you guys? Anything weird? I was just gonna explain the build like in detail and then cut that out of the stream and make that into the video. But I'm gonna cut this down into a nice, concise, like 5-minute video, and then I'm gonna release it on YouTube. But yeah, that shit's really funny. Every character, I'm pretty sure, can do that. Let's, who else do I have that's 50? Eugen. Eugen doesn't have any defensives. Wait, I have to switch to Fedial. And reload my build. Okay, now I can take it. Okay. I took glass cannon off of him, right? Yeah, I put... Oh, lordy. I set up my Siegfried, my Kag, and my Eugen for AFKing, and they all have a build like this, similar to this. And since I'm running it offline in party, I can literally just get up and go. And unless there's some kind of DPS check, I'm pretty sure I could come back and win unless I run out of time. No more 2 shots. Two shots is generous. I'm not sure the bosses can kill us anymore. Why do you run Aegis over Greater Aegis? Because if I go over 200k HP, I lose the Terminus damage cap. When can I start finding summons that have War Elemental, Spartan Echo, Berserker? The regular world in Chaos++, I think, can drop it on Roland. I think the regular Versa can drop it. And the dragons from the beginning of Defy Infinity can drop that too. I don't remember who drops Spartan Echo besides Bub. But if you get to the end of the game and you fight all the Defy Infinity bosses, all of them drop one of those sigils. Except Stout, I think. I think Stout is from the skeleton or the dragons. W Streamer says not Miz. Miz, I have something really funny to show you. Let me finish setting it up and then I'll show you. Yeah, he doesn't need that. Wouldn't running crab investments help the damage cut? Probably. I mean, you could get rid of Aegis and you can put in Garrison, and then you have like increased defense the entire time you're standing, let alone the top end of your HP. Or you could get rid of one of these for you could get rid of this, probably this whole sigil, and run crab vestments. And you can get a damage cut instead. But I don't have the sigil, so I don't run it. Well, I guess you would run both of these on Eugen, because all of his shit is good. Am I forgetting anything? Does Eugen have something that makes him get defense up as a skill? I doubt it. That's kind of why I picked him. Yeah, he doesn't even have attack down. I don't think Nimble Defense gives you iframes. I think it gives you defense and heals you. Nope, it gives you iframes. Yeah, I guess you don't need the Onslaught anymore. If you don't want to. Onslaught gives SBA and skill cooldowns, but it also gives iframes. Defense also gives iframes, but gives you defense up and HP back. But why not both? What else am I going to run in this Terminus slot? I mean, if you can use Drain, then run Drain. If not, I guess you have Regen. Alright, Miz, check this out. You remember Bub, right? He beats you up, he does a lot of damage. We run Drain instead. I think he has something faster than this. I think it's Sumrak. Alright, let me get my HP back up. Alright, so you see anything weird, Miz? Thank you, I appreciate it. I fucked that up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now you're probably looking at that going, but you're running a tank build. Of course you don't do any damage. That's not true. I do damage too. On the video, do sigils and the important master traits. Yeah. In fact, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna write that down. Because this video is gonna go from like 5 minutes to like 8 minutes if I add all the other stuff in. I'm gonna write it in my notebook. Sigils, master traits, summons. What else do you guys want? One thing I feel like people aren't crediting enough. I'm not going to pretend like I came up with the information myself, but I put it in this order for myself that way. But yeah, look. I'm still doing damage. I'm still doing damage, even though I'm not taking any damage. Oh wait, they didn't blow up yet? When do they blow up? Do I have to hit them with a skill? Oh, there you go. They're delayed. Eugen is fucking nasty, by the way, guys. I don't actually know what I'm doing, like, rotation-wise, but this character's fucking silly. I'm surprised they haven't nerfed Eugen, because Eugen's fucking disgusting. Probably because there's nobody playing him. Alright, he said stones. Let me add that to the list. Honestly, your stone doesn't really matter at this point. I would just run stun, personally, or crit if you need crit somehow. Like if you took it off your overmastery. And then your other two options are going to be stuff that you want / need based on your sigils. Because you have a fair amount of free spaces to mess with. Let me see something. Somebody said you could turn off barreled moving around and all that shit. I think I'm doing it wrong. Maybe you gotta change it in here. Isn't there a way to make him not keep jumping? I guess maybe not for the score attack. You can do it in practice. Okay, so I'll turn him off here. Oh, by the way, if you guys set it to this, Fate Breaker works. If you set it to any of these. The problem is that he has limited HP and then he'll die. So, not really that helpful. Are you nerfed after release? Not hard enough, it seems. So you can see I'm doing full damage with my build despite being really tanky. I'm doing maybe like a few % less than somebody who has like a hyper optimized build with glass cannon and all that. I'm not even doing this like perfectly correct either. I think I would have hit the 60-second mark around there somewhere. The people sweating for perfect parses are doing somewhere around 600 to 700. Just so you know. All right, but this is supposed to be an interactive stream, at least for the people I'm playing with, not the bosses. The bosses aren't going to get to interact very much. So I'll open it up. But I took notes, and I'll get to recording Saturday probably, because I'm going to stream tomorrow night too. I sure hope nobody takes my idea. You know, that reminds me, I wonder if Ganda has charge attack on his weapon. I think he does. No, he has charged attack, not quick charge. This is fucking crazy, dude. Why is this allowed? That's a funny looking EO you got there, Verse. Something happened? Did she digivolve or something? We filled, sorry. Do I complete Complex for the hell of it, or is there a point? You should. I mean, you can get stuff to transcend your weapons easier there. I unironically want to run Siegfried, and not just because there are 3 Fedials here. I want to run Siegfried because if they're running my build and I run and I cast Mirage, like you just can't die. I'll die normally. I didn't know that. I'm gonna... Yeah, fuck it. That'll be easier than fixing my build again. Because I'm a little confused now. Better SBA gen? True, true. That is her identity, actually. She was the SBA spammer. My god, look at his health bar. This is so fair. I guess no quickening, we beat him up too hard. Can I tank this? I don't want to find out. Oh, I have like 3 defense ups. I might actually be able to tank it. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna run in the opposite direction from the ball. Ah, that shit ain't shit. I think they might have to get rid of defense / damage cut because this shit is out of control. I think CAG is out of a job for me now. Aw, okay, somebody got it. Yeah, so this boss drops War Elemental. Oh shit, he's dead. What happened? How did he die? Am I even gonna get to hear Betty will call her human disaster? Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I took damage. I don't really care. Let me try that again. Oh, it hits more than once? Okay, good to know. Thank you, thank you. It's been a year since I got affiliate on Twitch. It's been great the last couple of days. I got a lot of support from people. Oh, I didn't say CAG was not useful. It's just, if my whole team is running this level of tankiness, I don't know if I need the shield. What are your thoughts on Vayne, if you don't mind me asking? There's a Vayne player on YouTube, actually. And we were just talking about how you could be so tanky, nothing can ever hurt you ever again. And he still does decent damage while doing that, so I think he's fine. There's somebody on YouTube that plays Vayne. I don't know what you meant by Vayne, the Vayne player. Like in the chat right now on... Oh, no, he has it's a different person. He didn't do Quicken, did he? Thinking of either picking up Percival or Vayne. Percival does a lot of damage, actually. Yeah, Percival does pretty good damage. So does Vasaraga, but he's a little slow. Is he hard to play? Nah, you basically just hold triangle and then parry incoming attacks and release by releasing the triangle button, and it parries. That's pretty much the whole character. Oh, sorry, I missed that. Can you release it without parrying if there's nothing to parry? Yeah, then you just do this the attack. He's really simple, I promise. And if you use a skill and then do the parry after the skill is over, the parry or the charge attack charges faster. That's it. That's the whole character. Never expected the game went from glass cannon to face tank all builds. You don't know the half of it, bro. Trust me. I almost feel like Science Games is gonna have to nerf defense or something, or both, because this shit is ridiculous. I already know Bubs can give you Spartan Echo. Which summons are the most likely to give you Berserker Echo? The rates got released already, actually. But you can get Berserker from Lucilius and from one of the dragons, I think. Damn, I timed that really cleanly. Hope they release Willness. I mean, Vasaraga kind of plays the way that I would expect Willness to play, but with like more moving and super armor at the same time. I main Fairy and I can basically stay in the middle of every boss attack and get like 7 SBAs a match. That's cool, but I can do my regular DPS build damage while being this tanky. That's the crazy part about the setup here. And I have Drain on Fediel because of the Terminus, so I can heal myself back. Is there anything worth farming in Crowd Quest? I guess you could try AFKing regular Lucy for flowers to trade in for Ambrosia. Otherwise, maybe just Sigils. It's not Fediel. Every character can run this build. The only thing that they don't have is easy access to Drain. It depends on the character, because Eugen also has Drain on his, what do you call it? Eugen has Drain on his Terminus as well. Potentially the only OP part about it is that she has everything else, but she also doesn't do the most damage, because there's like 5 other characters at least that do the same, if not more. Some of them just as easy. It's okay. When I try to do the Deathless version of this quest, I'll just I'll ask everybody to run the same build, and then we just won't die. This shit is so silly. Eugen is fucking nasty. If they want to nerf anybody, it should probably be him. Because that man has Paralyze, he has Dispel, he has good damage. Probably really good damage if you're good at it. He has a Healing Bullet. He has Defense down and Poison. And I think I'm missing one other skill that he also does nasty damage on. It's full, unfortunately. Yeah, you don't have to grind Proto anymore. You can just make them. If you go to the Smith after you fight Proud Versa or Proud Proto, they drop Ultimate Memories. And if you have 10 of those, you can make somebody's Terminus. If they're one of the special characters that only have 4 weapons, then you have to get it out of Conflux instead. Which boss that's completely immune to poison, burn, or paralyzed? None of them now. No, not... I don't even think Lucy's resistant to poison or burn anymore. They fixed that for Twayan. That's why she went from being garbage to being good. Because she can actually use her kit now. You can freeze Bub, for example, by the way. I've done it with Mana Garmer before. And Mana Garmer spams it, so you can't really avoid it. Pretty sure Sandalphon also has Drain, has Stout most of the time anyway, so you can trade your Stout for Crab Vestment. Yeah, Sandalphon is still #1 broken in my opinion, but hey, new character gets a lot of flack because she's popular. I can't believe I saw a Sandalphon player saying that they actually had to work to keep up with Fediel. Crazy world we live in. Need to rebuild my Eugen for Ragnarok. Eugen was the first character I set up besides the one I was actually playing. I learned my lesson from Vanilla. That character's fucking broken. Legitimately broken. I saw some random Japanese person put out a tier list and they put him in like B or A. I was like, what is wrong with you? Three Fediel's disgusting damage. Maybe we want to go for the achievement. I don't know. But I invested in a different kind of build, Skin. You should see the damage I'm doing and the damage I'm taking. It's kind of crazy. So yeah, I can say with definite certainty that this build is an absolute success. And that the game is significantly broken. Not because characters can do silly damage, but because players can become immortal. This is actually kind of fucked up. I no longer think that Fediel's the only problem. I think everybody's the problem now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Immortal. I'm running a version of my build that actually lets me do damage, but if I drop some more out of it, I could probably fit in a bunch more damage cuts and shit and just not take damage. If you have a character in your party that does damage cut, you basically don't take damage for a little while. Wow, look at that. I survived. How's that for Immortal? This is the Defy Infinity version, by the way. It is true, though. I think everybody's a problem now. Genuinely. People complaining about Fediel, but that's just because they haven't went to other characters and tried all the crazy shit they have. Conflux Bubs is a lot more fair than this one, but he probably will still give you trouble. Can you use guard with Eugen using skills? What do you mean by that? Do you mean can you block in the middle of attacks? You should be able to unless you have to charge. It's a little weird with charge skills. I've seen Beatrix been able to inflict infinite slow on a boss. That's kind of cool. I should have put firm stance on this build so I can disrespect the content even more. But then people won't say that Bubs is the best boss anymore. Or the hardest boss. Beatrix as AI is also good. I can believe that. Anyone seen a max EO yet? One of the Fediel players in my party right now is an EO main. You can try asking him if you want to see how she plays or what he thinks. Is that me? Yeah, that was me. That human disaster thing might be English only. I think she just said human girl in Japanese just now. But yeah, I guess if you want to see EO, then just wait, see if he switches. When should I turn my Curio in? As soon as you get them, they don't change. Can I tank this? No fucking way! You can guard while charging, but you'll interrupt your charge if it's not a perfect guard. And sometimes it's a little weird. Like, I was trying to do it with Ganda punches last stream and I wasn't getting it. Is Stout and Summon still bad for AI? I don't think AI would get hit, so maybe they don't need it. But if they do get hit, I guess it'll activate for them. Hi Mo, good to see you again. I made a really funny build that does damage and lets me tank. This game is kind of broken. I'm gonna make a video about it on YouTube because people keep asking. This is so unfair. Like, he can't even hurt us even if we weren't comboing him to death. Like, you gotta understand, we have 3 Fedials, so that means we have 3 buffs going off. This is so stupid. And every character being able to run this build is just dumb. Did anybody die? I think we got the no death title or sticker or whatever. Oh, sorry. Excavalion has to come and dunk on him. Yep, there it is. No, Potions is the other one. I said this last stream, but one set of achievements for Defy Infinity is just don't die. The ones for the Chaos Plus is don't die, don't use any items. Yeah, no, this build is fucking dumb. I see every Fedial dodge while throwing ball. Is it necessary? To make them come out faster, yeah, but you could just hit triangle and you'll just throw them regular speed. Rupee Tycoon and Fast Learner. Robbed again. Alright, so enjoy your sticker or title or whatever it is. Congrats, everybody in the party. I was gonna run it with AI to see if I could beat it without anybody dying with if everybody was running the same build? Probably. Yeah, no, the sticker is Chaos plus plus. Where is it? There. See, you have to do the regular quest, but without dying in no items. Is he? Let me see. He might just be doing the rotation correctly. Oh, he switched already. What was it, Doc? If you're still in chat and on YouTube, he switched to EO. Yeah, we can run it after Versa, I guess. I don't think anybody's going anywhere. I still want to test this build because it's fucking silly. If you have questions, throw them into chat and I'll read them, I guess. Is summon percent go beyond 50%? Some of them, yes. Some of them go up to 100. But they're, I think, from Defy Infinity or later. I should just kill Id. Just fuck that guy. I'm hearing talks about the crab sigil that it's really good. It is, but I think the issue with it from vanilla was that people never bothered trying to fit it in their build. They just thought it wasn't worth doing because everybody was on the DPS arms race. Oh, well, if you can get it even on Chaos plus plus, then there you go. I should have slowed down a bit. Don't kill him. Okay, whoops. I talked a little bit about damage dealt because somebody was asking about my build and why I wasn't running certain sigils besides honestly it not making that much a difference. Is referee OP? Is it? I'd rather run the goblin that spins around a bunch and chases people. He's running triple uplift, I think, on EO. That's why he always has SBA. Because EO is naturally good at SBA generation, but he has triple uplift. And he knows how to block too, so he gets even more. Also helps that he's a good player. Wow, look at all those fucks I don't give. Oh no, he died. My achievement. Oh yeah, whatever. I'm not even trying to avoid damage anymore. Like, I took a spin into a projectile and I'm perfectly fine. This game is so busted. Is he gonna do anything? No, I lost the buff. Yeah, I'll do the demo again. Don't worry. Don't worry. I've done the demo like 5 times, and people are always like, "What the fuck's going on? Why aren't you dying?" Yeah, I'm gonna try and make a video about it because I'm sure people are gonna keep asking, or some guy on YouTube is gonna be like, "What the fuck? You're cheating." So better I nip that in the bud before somebody crashes out because they don't understand how the game works. I need to kill Id. The crazy part is as long as you get Stout Heart, you're pretty much set. You don't even need a summon for it. You could just get it any other way. As long as you get it and you run the other stuff, you basically Omega tanky. See, if the party's willing to give me a little bit of time, I could switch to a character that's not Fedial so people could stop going, "Oh, it's just because it's Fedial, she's OP." So I could show you that Siegfried is much, much worse. And Vayne is probably the worst culprit of I can't die. This is definitely a case of too many people not paying attention to the way the game works and what things it gives you. Oh, I lost the buff. Oh man, I got hit by fire. Oh no. Didn't Vayne have trouble dying in the DLC before the DLC? Yeah. It's Vayne's thing to be tanky, genuinely, but you could still do good damage with him. And yeah, if you get for example Siegfried and Charlotte together in a party and they both cast their damage cut, it just turns to 100%. And until the buff falls off, you just don't take damage. It's just 0. It combines into 100%. On the UI. I'm pretty sure this fight's over. Guys, you just have to be willing to try some stuff. I promise. There's more builds far more broken than this one. And also not on Fedial. Yes, he's very, very good. He was with me when I beat all the Defy Infinities, the last 2 Defy Infinities on the first day. All you have to do is be willing to try stuff. Like, There's nothing crazy. They want to see your build, buddy. Greater Aegis. Hold on, I'll show the build on stream. I'm pretty sure it's just regular stuff in triple uplift. There you go. And quick charge, of course. Yeah, this looks really similar to mine, but I'm not running Terra. Interesting. I guess it doesn't matter, right? Because you can just hold the thing down and then fire whenever you want. Oh, damn. You're trying hard there, aren't you? Character I'm most surprised in so far has been Rosetta. Her damage is... Rosetta got to do what people thought she would do at launch in this expansion. Like, they just said, alright, fuck it. Yeah, technically I got buffed. If you are attacking when you don't have the iframes, you just do full damage, so why not? And Provoke makes sure that he gets aggro so he actually gets hit, so it makes sense to me. Yeah. I totally get it. Mm-hmm. They should have buffed Roll of the Die for you, so you could run that instead. Can you imagine you running Roll of the Die with that build, but instead of capping at 1 mil, it caps at like 10 mil or 100 mil? Maybe not 100 mil, that might be too much. They want to know what mastery path after this quest. Oh, I should have brought debuff immunity so we could scam Lucy. I need to figure out how buffs and debuffs actually work. Well, I got guard broken and I didn't even feel it. Rosetta, my love, finally gets what she deserves. I'm happy for her, because I always used to use her as an AI at the beginning of the game. I thought that was the point of her. Like, I thought she was the support character. Sorry for the mine. I'm back to full health again. Is Captain better off with defense down or attack up skill? That's a great question. Maybe defense down because they can't dispel it. It is going to depend on your team, but I think of the two, maybe defense down so that they can't dispel it. I don't know if it caps, though. That's why I'm saying I need to see how that works. Because there's more adjustments I could make to my party. As you can see, I took off the defense down stack sigil. Because I figured I don't really stomp. So it was a waste of a slot. And I don't have a good character sigil with it only. I could use Awakening, but then I have to give something up like key blocking or something. Guys, if you're enjoying the build sauce, like and subscribe on YouTube, follow on Twitch. I'm gonna put out a video about this build because I've been asked like 6 times now. I'm not doing anything like out of the ordinary. I just put together everything that I've heard or tried myself. You could probably do this if you got to like the DLC already. You could do most of it. I think he's running Ventus. Wow. Wow. Did you see that? He swung at me, he hit my shield, and my HP just didn't move. This is kind of crazy. Oh, hi. First time chatter. Nice to see you. I'm testing a build with Fediel that lets me be really tanky and lets me retain like 99% of my damage. It works, and it's mostly my sigils, so everybody else can do it too. I just get the added benefit of a lot of drain because I have it on my Terminus. Fediel must be the new Supreme Primarch. No, you haven't been paying attention for the last 2 hours. It's not Fediel, it's everybody. Everybody can run this build. That's what you don't understand. Like, this is working this way because of the sigils, not because of the character. If they decide to add more Infinity bosses in the post-launch update, who do you think they'll add? I think they would just add a harder version of what we already have. I mean, I already said who I think we could get plenty of times. I think we might get Orologia because of story implications. Somebody died again. Oh, well. I wish regular drain didn't cap at 500 per instance and scaled off of our health pools. That's probably why they didn't buff drain, because you probably just would play a multi-hitting character and never think about anything ever again. Did devs say that Endless Ragnarok will have future updates like the first one? They didn't explicitly say it, but I imagine with the amount of people crying foul over Fediel, even though they haven't played anybody else, would tell you that they're going to do a patch at some point. Can this work on Perfectionist Eustace even though he needs to dodge attacks instead of blocking? I don't understand how he works, so I don't know what the actual requirement for you is. But this is just making sure that if you get hit, your HP doesn't drain too much. while retaining your damage pretty much. If you lose something for getting hit, then it won't work. You're gonna have to play really well on Eustace then, if that's how that works. If it's don't fall under a certain amount of HP, then it might work. All I heard is that Eustace is good for AFK farming. If you pick a ranged character and you go into full assist and your other party does whatever they do, then you'll be able to contribute to link time, or link attacks rather, and SPA's chains, because ranged characters have bigger radius for that. I think they have the whole arena. I think he's dead. Yeah, he's cooked. See, we burned Lucy. Like, they unfucked Twayan's kit by making bosses not immune to status. So she's really good now, I think. You can burn Lucy. You could probably... Well, I don't know if you can paralyze him for sure, but you can burn him and you can poison him. So that's all you need, really. He gets all his tier 4 bullets for his damage every 3 perfect dodges. So you wouldn't, that wouldn't change anything then? I think Eustace is pretty good on paper from what I've seen. I haven't tried him yet, but I think he's pretty good. We'll go on an achievement run real quick. Because somebody asked, can Eugen AFK Slimepeed without me moving forward? I actually don't know. I think if you want to do Chaos Slimepeed, I think you could just stand in the middle. I don't know if you'll like dodge continuously. I think your AI will kill everything else. Wait, it's in here. It's this one. I'm still in Pride, haven't unlocked Chaos yet. There's a stronger Slimepeed, so you can do that when you get there. Oh wait, what master trait line are you running on EO? Somebody in chat wants to know. I'll give him a second, maybe he'll catch it. I never saw Song nowadays or even Siete. There's a lot of Fed, Char, Beatrix. Char got nerfed, allegedly. Allegedly. Fediel is Fediel. Beatrix, I think, is good, and you can just be... Like, you could turn your brain off and stay in yellow stance, especially if you get Stout Heart. Like, I think she could run this build better, by the way, than the one I'm running now with Fediel. Oh, can I? Let me see. He just switched. Oh, cool. Magic Chain, Flowery, and Pure Concentration. I'm sure you guys can figure all this stuff inside out on your own. Well, the ones that actually play EO anyway. There you go, guys. Thanks, bud. Have you updated your backup? I'm using it now. I'm not going to put this build on the backup because it's not optimized for AI play, because AI is going to act differently. So no. Miz, you can run this build. I'm going to put out a YouTube video about it so people can run it, but you can run this build on any character. Like, the issue isn't if you're playing Federal or not, it's if you have the sigils to run it. And if you're Master 50, you can basically become immortal. If you invest more in damage reduction, you can actually just like face tank everything. I got to this conclusion by waking up one day and just going, what if I played Granblue like an RPG instead of an action game? And it turns out it's not really balanced to be played like an RPG. Any other characters you think you want to try out? Yeah, plenty. I just don't have the resources yet. I have to farm all the MSP and the weapons. I have Galanza. I tried Gonda already a little bit. I want to try Eustace. I want to play Beatrix with her full kit. I'm going to go look at Narmaya and Percival again. I might go back and visit Kat now that she's not in Ares jail. There's probably other characters whose names I can't recall right at the top of my head. Did I mention Percival? Guys, look, I got hit. I got hit again. Guys, look, I'm not gonna avoid this. Look at that. If I can run it with the Potato Queen is a W. You might not even need that. Like that character has ridiculous survivability anyway. That's because I have Stronghold. I kind of have to. But from full health, he only did like 60%. I could still drop some more damage and get more damage reduction at that point. But that's supposed to one-shot you, remember? I don't have improved dodge. I can't do that. I was going to try and SBA him. Oh no! He hit me! Oh no! Anyway. I should have SBA'd him. I didn't think he was going to leave. MSP farm is why you build Eustace. I have a couple range people already. Oh, you're right. It's no items here. Yeah, okay, we'll run it again. I'll actually pay attention. You could probably stand in Skyfall. Maybe. With this build. I think you would need more damage cut and less defense. But you could probably stand in Skyfall. That's so funny. What's the Lucy quest in Proud for Flowers? It's called the Final Vision. That wasn't the Defy Infinity version. That's why he was dying so fast. Alright, let's try that again, but this time no items. Or dying. Hold on, I'm gonna do something excellent. Since I can't use items, I'm gonna get rid of Potion Hoarder and replace it with Garrison or something. I'm going to get even more tanky. This one. I might not have an HP. There we go. Hi, Ken. I'm doing something really, really funny. Watch my HP whenever I get hit. I've been working on that trophy, can't seem to get it despite not going into critical or using items. It has to be the whole party. Yeah, I'm all set. I have Drain too. I don't even need to use items. I just have to not get hit. Oh my fucking god, dude. He hit me. I promise he hit me. Yeah, including the AI. Nobody's allowed to die. And for this one, you can't use items either if you want the sticker. I got the Ice Dragon with Berserker Echo. Well, congrats on getting Berserker Echo at all. You can take it off your sigil slots now. That's a good thing. Unless you already had it. At this point, you could tank the end. I didn't think people liked these kinds of builds that much. Maybe I should have had regen instead of drain, because he's going to do this a whole lot. You could counter that, actually. You don't even have to get hit, by the way. If you have a counter skill, you can just counter that. I think Divergence is the new play. It heals as much as regen with clearing debuffs. I mean, the only reason I'm not using it is because I run Versa occasionally. It's a good sigil. I love Thediel since her release in the gacha game. That's what people don't understand, is that if you think she's powerful here, you should see her in the gacha where she released. She's fucking ridiculous in that game too. She's just accurate in Relink, and people don't seem to understand that. I have her in the gacha too. That's why I was excited for her to be added to Relink. Is he dead? Now he is. Do you play the card game? Is that Shadowverse? No, I don't. I've heard of it though. He stood there because he was reporting us all for hacking. Yeah, the important part is Divergence lets you stack healing with regen, if I'm not mistaken. If you run regen, Divergence, and Drain, you're probably fine. Drain might be overkill, honestly. Yeah, I've heard of Shadowverse. It has some cameos in the gacha. It's also by Cygames. I don't have anything against card games or anything. It's just I have enough stuff I'm juggling right now, game-wise. Well, hold on. Let's do the other one since we went on an achievement run. The world, Lucy, and the final boss. And then all the rest of these are fine. I just started the gacha myself because of Relink and Rising. Yeah, that's why I started the gacha when I first played Relink. I'm glad I did. Let me see that again. Yeah, okay. I started the gacha, but I hit a wall. Now I open occasionally. I mean, you're not going to catch me defending the pricing model or whatever of gachas or anything like that, but the Granblue gacha has a bunch of onboarding to people so they can get to like rank 200 so they can play most of the content. You can't fight Versusia, you're actually going to have to grind for that, but they set you up pretty well. That only did 8,000. Something tells me the world's not going to have a very good time. Oh my fucking god, look at his HP. Sorry, what HP? Well, after I make this build video, I actually have a bunch of video ideas I was going to do, but I had to wait for all the content to come out. So you can look forward to those too. It's not going to be directly Relink related, at least. But it will be Granblue related. You got any luck on summons? Yes, I have all 4 of the summons that people want. I thought we would kill him before I had to dodge. I have Stout Heart on Behemoth. I have both Echoes and War Elemental on something else. I have War Elemental on Roland. The gacha, I don't really know what to do after completing Academy. You can do all the side stories for fun. Or you can make your way to 300 so you can fight Versusia. You can fight Dark Rapture 0, Lucy, and Hexa at 200. Will you be actually ready? No, but you can look at it. So there you go. I've been waiting for the quickening, and he's just like, I'm gonna punch her instead. Bastard. I hope down the line Relink adds some of the 12 generals. They said they don't really fit, but they then also added a map that looks really Japanese, so I don't really know what Fukuhara is thinking. I wouldn't say it's out of the question. I'm sure this isn't the first time Fukuhara's lied. Quote unquote lied. So my advice when I was playing Endless Ragnarok was just cope harder. It seems to be working, so just keep doing it. There's a slow just in case he thought he was free. No, I mean, I don't know how to get strong in that game. So once you hit 200, you're supposed to go to do Revan's raids and get the weapons from there, and then awaken those with HP, and those will give you the HP to survive the other high-level content, so you don't get bodied when you go into Lucy. Because they'll set you up to farm, or they'll set you up with M3. M3 being like Era, Colossus, Magna. Revens are a type of raid. Once you hit 200, the whole game is open to you, basically. The only thing you can't do is Versusia, because that's at 300, and because the team that made that fight is on some drugs or something. Because that fight is really, really fucked up. Like, you need to have been playing the game for a long, long time to feel comfortable in there. Or you need to swipe, because some of the requirements Versusia asks of you is kind of nutty. I should have brought... Actually, no, he doesn't do it on this part, on this version. Yeah, he just hits you here. Oh my god, that sword got fucking deleted from full HP. I've been playing the gacha for like a year and a half, and I just got to the point where I can fight Hexa like comfortably. Lucy is part RNG, so I can't do that one just yet, I think. But I'm only 30 ranks away from Versusia, so I could do that later when I go to talk about it. Damn, he got robbed. But yeah, in terms of making videos for this game, I got plenty of stuff to talk about. I just need time. I'm gonna stop streaming Relink quite as much. I'm gonna go back to my regular schedule after this week is over, because the little Twitch thing is gonna be gone, so people can't get their badges anymore. Right now, there's a thing on Twitch. If somebody's streaming in the Granblue Relink category and you sub, you get a little Relink badge next to your name. Some people already have it. I quit Gacha 4 years ago. My account's still there. I'm pulling whenever I can. Yeah, not bad. How do you quit badges? I think you have to go into your account for that. I have a badge too, but it's not for Relink, it's for Night Rain. I got it way back when the game came out. Elden Ring Night Rain. Oh, he's dead. Thank you for the follow, Natsuki. Much appreciated. Appreciate all the support from everybody. I hope you're enjoying the ridiculous builds you can run. I don't think I could come up with something worse than this. This is literally have your cake and eat it too. Yeah, you have it now. There you go. I don't know if we got the title or not. I wasn't looking. I went to go look at chat. I'm gonna assume we did. Yeah, I got a reward, so I'm gonna take that as a yes. Yeah, we did. All right, one more, and then we can go to actual infinity. Can't believe I'm synthesizing for an HP sigil with sub damage under it, but here I am. Bro, you should see my sigil inventory when I was coming up with this build. Who in their right mind would use a stronghold sub damage sigil? Is what I said, but here I am. I have a whole bunch of other sigils that don't make any fucking sense. Like, I have double Nimbles, double Cascades, double QCDs, Steel Nerves QCD, that kind of shit. What trial? The trial of these nuts. Can you slow him? Yes, you can. Doesn't last very long, though. He might die. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, okay, okay. You fucking cheater. You passed a trial, but now I'm not being vulnerable. I got hit in the head with a rock and it didn't do any damage. Oh no! What, did you die? It's pretty much over at this point. I think we all have SBA. He's gonna die in overdrive. He's fucking dead. Did anybody see where the boss went? Alright. If we got the title, then we'll move on. And I'll switch characters because I'm sure people are tired of seeing Fediel. Because we got a bunch of haters. Oh, somebody used an item or died. I'm out of sync. I guess while I wait for him, I'll fix up my Siegfried build so I can play Siegfried. Love how there's 3 Fediels and 1 imposter. I ain't tired of Fediel, just her balls. I mean, every character in this game is not, like, difficult button-wise or anything like that. Risky, maybe, but not like you gotta do complex combos or anything. So I don't even know why that's an argument from some people. I should have waited a little bit. I didn't see a stun. Fediel doesn't do push-ups or the sit-up emote. Yeah, she doesn't have to. She could just make herself really fit if she wanted to. Still using the ball spam myself. See, that's the thing, is I just think it's intended for you to be this broken. The build I'm running right now, I take so little damage while maintaining all of this damage. It's crazy. Like, the burn is doing more damage to me than the actual attacks are. Oh, everybody DC'd. Or rather, I DC'd. Why isn't it SBAing? It might be fine. The question is, can I do enough damage? Working on Percy, messing with Io and Zeta again. I think Percival does a lot of damage too, but again, nobody knows because nobody bothered. I am the law. You just learned to stab skill. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, people out here like Fediel's broken, but Percival's doing more damage than she is, I think. You do the really big exploding stab and it does like nasty amounts of damage. And then his whole kit is just, I sit and wait for the enemy to try and hit me and then I parry. I saw Id doing 700 mil on a dummy, and all he was doing was charging the big punch over and over and over and over. My room's still up? But his uptime's not really as broken as Fetty. I mean, the worst is that you have to time the parry. The room is still up, guys. I think you guys just all got booted. It's probably at the top. Yeah, there it is. How many characters currently seem overtuned? I mean, if they're all overtuned, then none of them are, don't you think? People point at Fediel, but Sandalfon is #1 still. Charlotte is doing 600 and change. It is doing like 700. Percival's doing anywhere from 6 to 700. I saw Lancelot doing 616. So I don't know, man. How many ages do you have again? Just one. You could probably run Garrison instead. That's what I'm running now. Oh, wait, I'm running both because I got rid of Potion Hoarder. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Here's my build, by the way, for people asking. This is my build, and I have enough defense that I don't really get hurt very much, and I do pretty much the same damage as before. Thank you, Darktone0, for the follow on Twitch. Appreciate it. Didn't join back in time for the runs. Thanks for the runs. Yeah, no problem. Congrats on your titles if you didn't have them. And yeah, I'm going to switch to Siegfried. So people can complain that I don't take damage as Siegfried. Don't need that. Or that. Actually, that's the same build. Is Rosetta still on the low end? I don't think so. I think Rosetta, if you get the roses to hit, is fucking broken. Legitimately fucking broken. But there's another character nobody fucking cares about. And then this one was QCD. And then I can do this. He needs double sup. I can take that. I can take that. And that. Don't need that. Take that. I'm good there. I think that's everything. Missing a damage cap. Bucket Cascade it is. Yep, I'm ready. Eustace build can't be tested against dummy because of perfect dodges. Makes building them a lot harder. I guess you're gonna have to go out and do it yourself then. I forgot my auto revive. Oh well. If I'm lucky, I won't need it. Damn it. He moved. Just got the game 2 weeks ago. I'm kind of addicted. Good. This game is sick. Man, that only did 10%. Man, I only had defense up. Wait until I put damage cut earlier, later. I lost my stacks. Oh wait, don't you worry, Cal. I have something just for you. I have something ready just for you. You'll see in a second why, Bryce. Oh, he gave me shield too? Alright, check this out. I tanked the entire thing. I had shield, yeah, but I tanked the whole fucking thing. I'm fine, guys. I'm fine. What are you worried about? Oh, my damage cut ran out, actually. Otherwise, I would have done less damage. Guys, I'm telling you right now, if you think Fediel's the problem, you don't understand how this game works. Genuinely. There are going to be characters in this game that are far more worse than her. I'm playing one-handed right now. You can't tell, though. I'm rubbing my eye. I think we just wasted our link time, rip. Yeah, we did waste the link time. Oh wait, Mirage is up again. I'm gonna run completely across the screen. Whenever Mirage is up, I could just be completely fucking ignorant. Damn, she said no mechanics. Fuck that. Someone make my Narmaya busted. Just give me a little bit, or wait for the video that I'm gonna make. You'll be fine. Morning, what kind of build you tested? Do you see me taking any damage by any chance? Wait, let me get my HP back. Okay, you see me taking damage? Really? I didn't see everybody else had SBA. I should have waited. I could have gotten more triangles in. Need a build now. Downloading this. That's good to hear. No. It's worse than that. It's worse than that. Have you seen the Verge of Death Rackham build? Oh, you mean the one where you spam collateral damage? That shit's funny. Rackham's another character I want to mess with. Alright, check this out, Aqua. Wow, look at all that damage I'm taking. Help! 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 Oh, look, I'm alive. Ah, that was my fault. I stopped one because I didn't notice I was in link time. Hold on, let me apply debuff immunity because I'm sick of this motherfucker burning me. Yeah, I don't... Oh, he died. I was gonna say, I don't care. Let's just kill it. He already died once. Let's just get it over with. Oh no, I lost my stacks. Damn. Waiting on that tank build tomorrow. Unfortunately, I have to build the video and everything. I know what to say and all that and how to explain it, but I need to make the video itself and I still have to work tomorrow. And I'm gonna stream, so you might be waiting a little bit. I fucked up my combo like 4 times now. I wanted to block that. What time did the Defy Infinity raids reset? Because I really need Hexa to return to finish my Granblue. What? What are you talking about? I don't think they reset. There's some misinformation that Infinity raids are weekly in Steam for... What in God's name? What the... Where the fuck did that rumor come from? No, there's no such thing. You can just do it once you unlock it. Ages. Yeah, they don't reset. You just got to keep doing it. I don't know who lied to you, but I'm sorry. Do they even play the game? That's a great question. What do they think this is? A gacha game or something? It's the joke is that Granblue is a gacha game, the original, and it has weekly resets. Then where's my Hexa raid? I don't have it available at all. You need to beat all the other Infinity raids before you can host it yourself. Yeah, it's because you haven't beaten all 4 of those 4. You gotta beat them first. Oh wait, I forgot my auto revive. That's right. And get rid of Cascade. I think I can do this. And then I can make this that. I'm still missing auto revive because I can't fucking read. I don't think I have a damage cap auto revive. Yeah, I didn't think so. Where is it? Problem solved. And if not, I'll just deal with it. I'll try beating Bub again because I did them all, just not on S++. No, as long as you host and clear them, that's it. I'm pretty sure that's all it is because I did it on stream and I got it unlocked. I just did all of them one by one. By the way, look, I have damage cut on and I'm just gonna block with my face. No fucks given. It's crazy that you can build yourself in a way in this game where you don't have to care about anything. We used to meme about this kind of shit, but now it actually happened. She just says soul for Fedial. That makes sense though. I don't think I'm gonna make this. Yeah, no. Here, have some more aqua. I feel like they're going to change the scaling of defense in this game because this is a little ridiculous. Oh, too early. Wow, that actually did hurt damage. I wonder why that was. It didn't kill me though. Didn't even trigger guts. Yeah, well, at least it doesn't matter if you miss. But that's the thing is, like, I have a Terminus on and I shouldn't be this tanky. This is kind of crazy. It's already been 3 hours. Ah, he got sealed somehow. I like that there's options. I just don't know if it's healthy for you to be able to tank to the point of not needing to do anything. But then you can just full assist all fights anyway, so it's whatever. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying they need to nerf it, it's just crazy. They're gonna have to introduce one-shot fights for people to have some sort of challenge, I think. It's probably not going to give anything, though. It's probably just going to be for fun. Okay, so unfortunately, after this run is done, I have to go. I have to go pick something up. Wow. What? Alright, it didn't do damage anyway. Too early. Fucking A. It's okay, when I stream tomorrow, I'm sure I'll get it. You want to feel the power? Run Stronghold and Stout Heart and Steel Nerves. You'll feel the power, trust me. You'll be immortal too while you're at it. Bubs just stays robbing people. Holy shit. What chaos? Bubs is playing by our rules, not the other way around. I don't want to go to the point of auto push, and I think that's a bit too much. This is coming from somebody who played Hunter in PSO with Automate Half-Line as well. I wonder if you actually have any worry of timing out, even on these Infinity quests, if you run a super tanky build. Maybe that's something I'll try for next week. Cool, congrats. I have auto potion as well, so I might try that and see how it works out. I think I have it on a Lilith or something. Oh, whoops. What? Alright, well, it didn't do anything. The Chaos Legion just spawned in the background. Anybody notice that? Did you play? I played both. The day Hunter got access to Etoile was the beginning of the end. That's why the end game in that game is such a fucking meme. Because they're balancing around a class that has a 60% damage reduction skill active all the fucking time. Let me get this out of the way now. I always played Tector with bonking strat, so I don't know about Hunter main. Hunter main had access to Massive Hunter, and then you could sub Etwal and get damage balancer. It was so stupid. It actually made mates viable again because you would take so little damage, you could just actually straight up tank stuff if you needed to. I saw spear builds again in modern day when that was out. And if you had a Tekker buffing you, you had extra damage reduction from shifted D-band. I got grabbed. I dodged so I could pop summon, but then I got grabbed. For those of you who don't know, when Fairy's doing this, there's some massive damage reduction on that. There's a clip of Fairy tanking Skyfall and Vanilla with that. Again, something that people just don't know because they didn't bother. Yeah, you could tank the actual Skyfall, the thing that does 1 million damage. You could actually survive it with Fairy. People just don't try stuff in games. It's kind of sad. It's because she has damage reduction rather than defense. I think with Mirage and some more HP, I could probably do it. Because I think it does set damage, so you need cuts instead of defense. Alright, so unfortunately I have to go for tonight because I have to go pick something up. But thanks everybody for coming out to play. Like and subscribe on YouTube, follow on Twitch, all that good stuff. I'll be streaming again tomorrow night, and I could probably go a little bit longer because it's Friday. I will probably at least have the script for the video done by tomorrow because I already have everything I want to talk about. I just have to get the footage and put it together and think of a good thumbnail. But thanks for watching, everybody. Hope to see you again tomorrow night.